The policy for firearm safety hunter ed classes now is all firearms coming to a class must be immediately inspected and have a chamber checker or empty chamber checker indicator placed in them right away. We're getting ready for here is a field day for online students, and this is the instructor firearms that the students are going to be using for their hands-on portion. Instructor Steve Weigel just brought these here, and I'm acting as the classroom safety officer, and I'm going to be opening up the gun cases, inspecting the firearms to ensure they're unloaded, and installing a chamber checker. Just takes a couple of seconds. Take the firearm out, make sure, look and feel, make sure there's nothing in the chamber, double check, make sure there's nothing in the magazine, cycle the gun again. This time, good thing to use on a shotgun is just a simple flag. Drop the flag in, put a little pressure against it with the action. That one is safe. Everyone can see that gun is fully unloaded and safe. Double check to make sure the safety is on. Okay, got something a little bit different here. We have an inline muzzle loader. Okay, kind of hard to put a chamber checker in it. One of these isn't going to fit in there, but how do we check to make sure that a muzzle loader is unloaded? We have to drop the ramrod down it and make sure that it goes the full length. This one does, which indicates it's empty. Drop the ramrod out, replace it, and in this case, to indicate that it has been checked, we're just going to use some weed whip line and drop that down the muzzle with that sticking out to indicate that that firearm has been checked by the safety officer and that it is indeed unloaded. Again, a little different action type. Break action rifle. Again, looking down the barrel chamber, ensuring that it's unloaded. Again, another one that you're probably going to want to use weed whip line for. Easy to install. Stick it right in the chamber, down the barrel, out through the muzzle. Indicates that one is safe and unloaded. Again, our least favorite rifle, I guess, one we think is the most dangerous for youth to use particularly, is the lever action rifle. Again, I'm going to open it up, cycle it, look, feel, make sure that it's unloaded, make sure there's none coming up in the magazine well. That's clear. And again, we can either go with probably just go with a flag on this one. Pretty easy to do. Drop her in, put a little back tension on it. Again, indicates it's been checked and it's safe by the classroom safety officer. Pretty simple, easy to do. Weed whip line works for almost everything. If you've got simple chamber checkers available, they work nice. These are just flags that are commercially available, and these are the ones that were sent with your supplies. They work great on 22 bolt action rifles. They're actually designed for 22s, but they'll work just as good in a pump action rifle. See if we have a pump action here. Got over and under in that one. No, we got a bolt action. Open up the bolt. This one has a magazine release on it. Make sure the magazine doesn't have any rounds in it. Close that up, double check. Again, look, feel. This one. Drop the think safety in there, close that back up on it, indicates that it's been inspected and the firearm is safe. Probably a little bit better to use it to 22. After trying that a little bit, we're going to go back to using the flag type. It's just going to stay in there better if I can get it in there. Okay. All else fails, weed whip line. Lots of options. Again, just leaving it sticking out of the action, out of the muzzle. Leave the bolt all the way back or push it against it for a little pressure to help hold it in there. Again, indicates that it's been checked, no round in the chamber, and safe for everybody. Visual indicator for everybody. Semi-automatic shotgun. Again, looking, feeling. Looking for the release on this one, right there. Double checking magazine tube. It's got the yellow indicator there that shows that it's empty. Pulling the bolt back again, looking and feeling. And again, this type of chamber checker can easily be used on this one also. Just drop the bolt on it and it stays in there pretty firm. Don't have to worry about it dropping out. So again, very simple, quick and easy to accomplish. You know, everybody knows firearms are safe in the classroom. And when it comes time for the students to use these for demonstration purposes, the students will come over, grab the firearm that they've been asked to pick up by the instructor. The student will come back, meet with the instructor, they'll remove the chamber checker or the flag. They'll go through their exercises of learning how to operate that type of firearm, whether it's a bolt action, lever action, semi-auto, brake action, pump action. And then the student will put the chamber checker back in or the weed whip back in and bring it back to the table for the next group to use. Very simple, easy to do. And again, policy.